As I mentioned, or maybe not, I mentioned 2 years ago, after 20 years of heading up the Grand Lodge Education Committee, I decided to step down, and I got a real water walker to take over. I'd worked with him a couple of years. So this is his report. His name is Raymond Babinski. Let's see, our Illinois Grand Lodge Committee on Masonic Education has had a busy and successful year following the publication of our newly revised Intender, which is like mentor, materials in February of 2012. Our committee continues to actively promote the implementation of our new candidate education program, or Intender. Local lodges are reporting, it's now required by the Grand Lodge, including that close tie, like John was talking about, between candidate and mentor. The Grand Secretary's office has offered the local lodges an opportunity to trade in all their old material free of charge and new material handed out. Usually they're charging about $6, I think, for each set. Our committee continues to distribute, with the assistance of the Grand Secretary's office, a CD-ROM training module for district deputies, district education officers. This training covers how to promote and implement the new Intender program at the lodge level. Training for local lodge intenders has also been developed, and a lot of this is downloadable off the Grand Lodge website and distributed to local lodges in the state of Illinois as PowerPoint presentations with audio tracks. The training was developed as 3 individual modules, each less than 15 minutes in length. Our Grand Lodge website committee is currently working on making these modules available as download from the Illinois Grand Lodge website. The training for local lodge intenders is also available as a stand-up presentation, which will be offered to a number of lodges on a request basis. I still think this idea I mentioned this morning about having come in, turn the 16mm projector on, and then walked out thinking it's going to do all your teaching for you. It's really critical not to just give these guys a CD, send them home and say, okay, you're now a good candidate educator. They've got to be worked with, and they have to have opportunities to practice. Similar digital training is being developed in support of individual Intender candidate sessions for On the Threshold, is our introductory, Entered Apprentice, Fellowcraft, and Master Mason guidebooks. The scripts for these materials are near the final stages of development and should be ready for submission to the Grand Lodge Board for review and approval in the coming year. In addition to our efforts on the Intender program, the Grand Lodge Committee is also working to develop new materials for Masonic Trial Manual and an Investigation Committee training presentation. We continue to promote the local lodge participation in the statewide, what we call the Eureka Challenge, which is a Masonic trivia contest that gets a lot of activity and interest. Following a 3-stage elimination process, the winning lodge statewide is recognized for its achievement at our grant communication. Subject matter for 2013 Eureka Challenge is famous members of DMLA, and that was really interesting because we forced lodges and lodge members to go out and gather this information and have that available then in order to compete. Our Illinois Learning Corner, which is online, continues to publish articles of Masonic interest in the Illinois Freemasonry magazine on a quarterly basis. Additional articles of interest are also published on the website. In addition to the activities listed here, our committee continues to promote, support, and present general Masonic education sessions for local lodges on request and assist local education chairmen in developing programs relevant for their individual lodge membership. Leo, I'm more familiar with Minnesota, but I'm assuming all of you have tried to have local lodge education officers, and the challenge has always been, no, you can't take the short talk bulletin and read it. Which is, you know, that's their salvation, right? They think they're going to be able to do that. No, we're trying to amass a variety of materials for these fellows so that they will feel more confident being able to go into lodge, short talks or after dinner talks and so forth. So that's Illinois.